This is the familiar shape of the Range Rover Evoque. Now, here at Rybrook TV, we've already filmed the new shape Range Rover Evoque, and if you want to see that video, use the link in the top of the screen. Now, the reason we're shooting this car is because this is the Range Rover Hybrid. Not the mild hybrid that's been available ever since this shape of Range Rover came out, but the full PHEV, the plug-in hybrid. And it's a car that's really intrigued us. Firstly, because it falls within such an incredibly low benefit in kind. So this, for business buyers, is going to be a great choice. Now, before we go and take this for a drive, let's talk about the design. It's the same, more or less. The only difference is we've got a plug socket, which actually, if you follow me around this side of the car, it's in exactly the position that you'd expect a fuel cap, although obviously it's not a fuel cap. It's literally here. In most hybrids, it's down the front here, which is not where you'd expect it to be. But the fact that it's here is just brilliant, I think. It avoids any confusion when it comes to charging up your car. Now, let's talk about the hybrid system on this car. At the front end here, there is still an engine. Of course there is, it's a hybrid. It's a 3-cylinder petrol engine which powers the front wheels alone. And then at the back, we've got the bank of batteries which power the rear wheels alone. So it is a 4-wheel drive system, but a slightly different 4-wheel drive system. And when both of those powertrains are working as one, you've got over 300 horsepower. So this should be a very pokey car. Now, the electric power, this car can run 34 miles just on the electric power alone, which, let's be completely honest, I know a lot of you are going to be going, oh, well, that's not a lot, is it? But actually, be honest with yourselves. Your daily commute is probably not anywhere near 30 miles. So really, you're going to be saving an awful lot of money with this car because you're going to be driving it on electric power only. And when we're talking of driving, I now want to jump inside and see how this drives. So let's go do that. So how does the Evoque Hybrid drive? Well, it drives like an Evoque, and if you want to see more details on that, use the link in the top of the screen to go and watch our full Evoque video. But I want to get into the facts, the cold hard facts of this hybrid. So, up to 34 miles on a single charge, which is pretty impressive to be fair. You've got 304 brake horsepower, over 500 newton meters of torque. 0 to 62 miles an hour is dealt with in 6.1 seconds, and I'll tell you, it definitely feels that fast. To be honest, it actually feels a bit quicker than that. Now, the batteries have warranty on them. You've got 6 years or 60,000 miles, whichever one comes sooner. You also get up to £350 from the government towards a home charger. So charging your Evoque is incredibly easy, and you get money towards it, which is really nice. But the big stat that most people will be interested in with this car is where it sits with the benefit in kind. I've actually already mentioned it earlier, but it falls into 10%. And that 10%, that's bonkers. This is an Evoque, this is a very premium product, and 10%, that's pretty good. Now, let's briefly talk about how the hybrid system works when you're driving. So we have a couple of little driving modes down here. So we've got hybrid, where the car will basically sort itself out. It'll work out whether it's best to use the electric or the petrol and sort of differentiate between the two. It can read the road and all sorts of different clever stuff that I don't quite understand. Then we've got EV. 2 guesses at what that one means. It means electric vehicle. Yes. Which basically means the car will primarily try and use the battery. Obviously, when the battery's depleted, it will kick on to the petrol engine. And then we've got save down the bottom, and that means it will save the battery charge. Pretty much does exactly what it says on the tin. But other than that, it's exactly like a normal Evoque in here. The way that it drives doesn't feel any different. The only difference is we've got regen brakes, but in some electric cars the regen brakes can feel quite intrusive, whereas this, the brake feels completely normal. It doesn't feel like it's regenerative, it feels like a completely normal friction brake, which is pretty impressive. But the other thing is, this is still at heart a Land Rover product. So down in the centre we've still got all of the terrain response. Now if you'd like to see us take a Range Rover Evoque off-road at a Land Rover Experience Day, do let us know in the comments below, because we can probably sort that, and I think it'd be a spectacle to behold. Anyway, let's now get to a public charging point where I'm going to tell you how to charge your Range Rover Evoque. So, charging your Evoque is dead simple. With the car as standard, you get a Type 2 charger or a 3-pin plug, which you can do at home. But today, we are here at a public charger for the big boy, the DC Rapid Charge. So all you need to do is follow the instructions on the screen. So you can either use a charge card or contactless payment. So choose the payment that you want, contactless. Choose an option, start the charge. It's processing. So once this is done, all we need to do is take the charger out and plug it into the car. Now the car's plugged in. If you wanted to see how long it's going to take, you can either use the Land Rover app on your phone, or on the dashboard it actually tells you the time. Now, what to do while you're waiting for your car to charge? I think we'd go and get a hot drink. That was an absolutely lovely coffee. But now we're back at the car, it's fully charged, and it's as simple as that. Take it out, put the cover back on there, shut the cover. So, car's fully charged. Let's jump back in the driver's seat and carry on. So how would I sum up the Evoque Hybrid really quickly? Well, it feels exactly like a normal Evoque, other than you can drive in complete tranquility. I really enjoy this car. Now, let us know in the comments below whether you would choose the hybrid or would you choose the normal diesel or petrol Evoque. And also, if you've got any questions about the Evoque Hybrid, do please pop them in the comments below, and I'll answer them as quickly as humanly possible. Now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you'd like any more information on the Evoque, do please use the link in the top of the screen to contact the guys at Rybrook Land Rover. Please subscribe to the Rybrook TV YouTube channel for plenty more content to come.